So, uh, I wanted to give you all a quick overview of how to navigate our course site. Many of you that have taken classes before on Canvas, this will be very familiar for you. But I also want to go over the syllabus and hit a few high points and get you a little bit more orientated to the class. I'll break this video up into two chunks. So there's a part one and a part two. I'm using this English 1301, my 16-week course shell to show you. The 8-week one, the fast-tracked one, will be identical. It's just the assignments come at you a little faster. Okay, this is our welcome page. You'll notice that by clicking over here, you can make this menu appear and disappear. I like to leave it open so it's easy to get to information. I have a few more links than you do. I'm in instructor mode right now, so ignore that. You're not missing anything. One of the first things I want you to do is to look at the syllabus. You can click here, or if this is open, you can click right over here. Okay. I'm not going to read the whole syllabus to you, but I do want you to pay close attention to it. Here's some contact information. If you want to come see me in person, my office is in the testing center on the main campus, and you'll need to set up an appointment. Actually, you can just drop in on me pretty much between 8 and 4, Monday through Friday. But if you set up an appointment, I can set aside some time to make sure I'm there and not in some other meeting. The course is 100% online. You don't need to do anything on campus if you don't want to, but of course the campus resources are there for you. You can read the description information. Uh, this kind of gives you a good sense of what the course is about. We will be writing, we've got like 5 modules. You'll be writing 4 essays and be working on one video presentation, which is structured much like an essay. One of the things we'll be emphasizing in this class is the writing or process, and that's one of our learning outcomes. And you're sort of familiar with this already. In other writing assignments you've had, you've made outlines and you've done some brainstorming to come up with ideas, and you've organized those ideas into an essay. That process we'll be emphasizing through all the assignments. So you'll have, in each module, you'll have some short writing activities or short quizzes that will be graded. And they're meant to, in part at least, help you prepare for the larger essay. And it's not that large of an essay. Most the essays in this class will be 2.5, 3 pages long typically, plus a works cited page. And we'll talk more about formatting your document later. Let me scroll through here. Your 2 textbooks are the Writing and Reading Across the Curriculum. It's your first textbook. As the title kind of implies, the intention is to make you a stronger writer, not only for English courses, but all your other academic courses that you'll be doing writing in. And a lot of the subject areas that we'll be discussing in class and that you'll be writing about are topics that you would possibly see in other classes. You'll have a handbook. This is also a required text. Um, we've rebranded it Little Viking Handbook because the college has added, the English department has added some content towards the back that'll help you with that media project. But it's a standard handbook in all other senses, and you'll want to hang on to this because the documentation information and the grammar rules will be something that will help you in all your writing throughout college. But it's also one of the exact same books you'll use in English 1302 if you're taking that class. It'll save you money hanging on to it. And I'm not sure the bookstore buys it back even. I'll have to check on that. You'll need some place to save your digital files. Um, you can look at this, describe some of the assignments. I went over a few of them. The One of the policies that the English department has, and probably all your classes have, is that you don't receive full credit for assignments that are turned in late. Um, However, we have a little loophole here. If you know, and this is especially for those students who are on the fast track and completing all the assignments within a short period of time, if you know that you're going to have difficulty getting an assignment in, or if there's a crisis in the family, if you'll communicate that to me before the actual due date, I can grant you an extension to work on an assignment. So it's important that you communicate with me throughout. The next part is an outline of the course, and you'll notice that the assignments are broken up into modules 1 through 5. We begin with a reading assignment, and then we have some short writing assignments over those readings that lead up to a final essay. And that pattern kind of repeats over and over again. I'll go over that a little bit more when we get to the modules themselves. And we've got a spring break date in here. Okay, let me just move forward here a little bit. I guess I could speak briefly about the last module where we'll be working on the visual or oral rhetoric project. Again, you'll prepare for it much like you would prepare for a standard essay, but instead of a essay, you'll be putting together a speech essentially, and you might do that where your voice is overlaid on a PowerPoint presentation. You might use some of the features in this course site to record you as a talking head and presenting your content. The content will be structured much like an essay in the sense that it'll have a beginning, middle, and end. You'll be making a point and supporting it with evidence, and you'll be referring to some of our sources to support your topic, and we'll go over that in more detail. There's a wide variety of technologies that you could use to capture it, everything from your smartphone to fancy software on a computer. I can help you with some of the technology side, but when we get to that point, if you're technophobic, certainly let me know, and we'll find something that's easy to do technology-wise, and still let you complete the assignment. But most students really enjoy the activity. It's a little bit shorter than well, I don't know. I won't say shorter, but it allows for a lot more creativity, and students do enjoy that. Here's a list of the grades, the principal grades in the class. Something you want to pay attention to. We've got short quizzes, short writing activities, and group discussion topics that help support the topic that you're working on your essay. Prior to turning in the final draft of your essay, you'll be turning in or uploading a polished draft, sending it to the Writing Center, where the staff can look it over and give you feedback, sharing it with one of your fellow students so they can give you feedback. You'll be giving feedback to probably one, maybe two of your other fellow students, and then rewriting your very polished draft to make it even better. That whole process has a lot of points assigned to it, and then your actual essays there. We have a point system. We're 0 to 100 points, so everything adds up. Here's a description of that. I'll go